Well, okay, maybe not hello, because again, my camera has mysteriously stopped working this time. I don't know. I jumped on kind of last minute. What can I say? So, unless somebody in chat can help me get my camera working, I guess you're going to be getting through this without me. But listen, I've got a special treat for everybody today all the same. We have been given access to the update of the Perditus Fleet Owl mod that's going to go live in about, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that. But we're going to help test out some of the new features a little bit, so just be patient with me, because I'm still trying to figure out how to get this thing installed smoothly. Right now, I'm double checking that I've taken Perditus Fleet out of the Creations Club load order so that the data file version that I've dropped in can take over. I just don't think I've got it working yet. Now, Sergeant Owl over on his Discord said something about how he'd be in the comm chat to help us out. So we'll just see if Sergeant Owl can pop in and help us get the test version up and running, which would be a lot of fun. So bear with me a little bit, and we might be able to see some very cool stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. This isn't a lot of action, I admit. So why don't I just get back into this? Let's see. I'll see what I can do on my own before he gets here. So we've unchecked the Perditus Fleet mod. Good. And then, I mean, I will just try and like full delete this thing if I have to. It didn't really work last time, though. Yes. There. I guess we've deleted it. And now, is it even there unchecked in the load order? Okay, it was down here pretty far. Altec Echoes of the Past. Altec, hang on. The Nautilus. Altec Habs, Altec Let's Work. Okay, I think it's gone, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, seems like it's working. Okay, good. Had to check. I am streaming the right one. Let me see if I can message Sergeant Owl. There we go. Okay. Hey. Hey, Dom. Yeah. I don't know, Dom. I jumped on and my camera's just not working. It's just not working. But the special thing is that this live stream, Sergeant Owl has said he is going to pop on and help us install the test version, which I think would be awesome. So let's see. Go back. Go back. It's like, that's fine. Reload my data files. That's cool. Whoa. Dom, you're allergic to bee stings and you got stung by a wasp. That's freaking crazy. Okay, well, yeah, Dom, Sergeant L said he would jump on here and walk me through the install, but I just haven't seen him yet is all. Here is my files. His stuff is straight up in the data folder as it is supposed to be. It should be, where did you go? I mean, I dragged and dropped it straight into here after unzipping it, so it's got to be in here. Okay, Altec ships, office, yes. Oh my God. You were in the hospital for a day? That is crazy, Dom. I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, hey, Sergeant Al. Dom was just telling me he got stung by a bee and is allergic. Oh my God. That had to be pretty touch and go. All right, let me see. What did these files begin with again? Let me see here. Shades, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Altec, let's work. Okay. KZ, Kingeth. We're up in Avon Tech. Well, that's empty. Hang on. Right. Okay, hang on. I think I did this. Let's see. I think this should be in here. But if I have to do it again, I'll do it again. Let's work, blah, blah, blah. Echoes of the past. Huh. I already did that. How weird. I must be missing it? Type in search the fleet. Okay. Oops. Fleet. Is it Echoes of the Past? Is that what we're looking for? The fleet. Oh, just fleet, not the fleet. Fleet. Wow, nothing. That is weird. Okay. Well, I did take everything out of this data. Whatever. Okay. Hang on then. We'll just do this. That's cool. And then we'll just extract all. I think we'll go here. Sure. We will You know what I think? I think maybe I don't get fancy. I think I just drop them in D or something. Yes. Sure. We'll drop them there to the Steam library, and then I'll move them into D, because my last mistake was that I tried to drop them, unzip them straight into the data folder, and then I had to pull them out of a data thing to get them in the, you know. So here. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Do that. Oh, I think this is going to work. I don't have the files? Yeah, I mean, apparently not. Not in here. Okay, and then data, right? And then here, I'll pull this over here. Just a second. All right, and now I'm dragging Aldtech Perditus Fleet here. There's one. There's two. There's three. I swear I did this already once. I could have. I really thought I did, but hey, it's cool, right? It's cool. All right. So there they are. They're in there. They're unzipped. We really should be okay. These aren't very big though. Oh, did I have to leave it installed? Are these big enough? What do you say, Sergeant L? I should be good. Okay. Then let's go. Awesome. We'll back this up. We'll just jump to my EXE and we'll get this party started. Okay, so hopefully I prepped this okay, because what I did was I made sure I wasn't on board any ships. Yes, people are still wearing the outfits and stuff like that. I didn't take them off. Wait, hang on. Let me check. Yeah, that's the one I want. No. Would you like to use a load order from this save or your current? Let's use current. Wait, now I need to check in my CC. Okay, right, okay. Here, we'll do that. We'll check in this CC load order tab. All right, load order. What do we got? I don't see it. I'll try to go a little slower just in case I missed it. You see a few of your other mods in here, though. You know, I've been a fan of the L-Tech stuff. All right. Now I need to download it from the Creation Club. Okay. Okay, I guess I can do that. Let's see here. My library. It's probably back in here, honestly. It's probably back in here, even though I deleted it. Yeah, okay, it is. Sure. Okay, we're downloading it. Here goes nothing. Okay. Got it. Got it. I see. That's fine. All right. So then we'll it's back in business. I guess that's fine. So CC's back. Let me give it a sec. There we are. All right. So then we'll go to desktop. No problem. Oh, okay. Starfield has been taking a little while to close. It just has. In fact, I don't know. Since Bethesda started messing with Fallout 4, all their games have taken longer to close. I don't know if it's related or if I'm just, paranoid. But yeah, we're going to fix this sucker. I did not bring coffee in here with me. Okay. We're back. We've closed the game. We're ready to do some other stuff. You were saying something about override it. Let's see here. Redownload from CC, leave the game, take and copy the new file in and override. All right. Am I typing fleet in data? Is this where I'm typing it? Probably, right? Okay. We got it. Yeah, it's true, Don Lure. This is the bad timeline. I don't have my camera or my coffee. I don't know what happened to my camera's just in and out without any real explanation. Just type Owltech. I can do that. But it's really just these three that matter, right? And what do we do with these? You say override, so I'm ready. Tell me. Yeah, it's my secret recipe, Don Lower, to be sure. You see the new ones, huh? I see. And then I would have copied over the old ones, but... Well, maybe I can just jump in like this then. Maybe I've already done the overwriting. I don't know. Okay. Okay, sure, we'll do that. Just one sec. Hang on. Oops. Okay, hey, that's fine. Let's not. I just want to move this tab over so that I have two different tabs. Come on, computer, you can do this. I believe in you. Wow. That works. Okay. This doesn't. Okay, hey, that's cool. That's cool. It's all good. We'll just let's just see here. Yeah, how about this? I can move this tab. All right, this works. All right, fine. We'll do that. We will extract all to downloads. That'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to drop this in. Replace the file. That's fine. And then I'm going to drop this in. Replace the file. And then we're going to drop this in. And we're going to replace the file. Boom, boom, boom. Otherwise, go to users, my file name, app data, local, Starfield. Wow, okay. Well, let's hope I don't have to do whatever that other thing is. Let's see what happens. Are we ready? Are we ready to just try this thing out? Hang on. Wait. Yeah, you're going to have to back up a little, buddy. Here we are. All right, we're going to jump in, and then we're going to check our load order. Well, no, our load order is definitely going to have Perditus Fleet in it. And folks, I suppose in theory, our stream today could be, you know, pretty buggy, because this is meant to be a test of some updates that haven't really had a lot of play testing just yet. Just FYI, this is not... assuming this is working with the updated files, this is not Sergeant Owl's final product. We are beta testing this thing. It's just on the server, he asked if anybody wanted to do it, and I put my hand up because I thought, yeah. Okay. Jean-Luc game plan. Let's see what happens. I think I can confirm no matter what. That's right. That's right. Guinea Pig. Captain Jean-Luc Guinea Pig. All right. So if we show up and everyone's wearing their gear, good. That's a good first sign. You know, if Captain Jean-Luc's not in his like underwear. Oh, oops, he is. He is in his underwear. Oh, I know why. Hang on. I need to load yesterday's file, not the one I saved after I jumped in. There we go. This will be better. All right, there's Andrasia. What about us? Hey, okay, we're wearing the stuff. We have the phasers, the weapons are here. Okay. The mirror universe. Hey, this is mirror universe for Starfleet this is mirror universe. This crazy Starfield dimension they've been thrown into where the timeline's totally different and things have played out differently.
If I see something suspicious, I tell you.
Okay. So here, let's test fire a phaser, because I saw on the Discord that another tester had a crash when they test fired a phaser. Oh, he's not wrong. Oh, okay. Whoops. Yes, so there we go. There we go, Sergeant Owl. First test, phaser firing, rut-row. This is why we do this. This is why we volunteered to be a guinea pig. I'm jumping back in because the other thing he really needed tested was some ship elements. Doorways, stuff like that. Yeah. Oops. The phaser should have been set to stun, but it was set to crash. My bad. This is fun though. I've never been a tester before. I've never been a tester of anything this fresh, this hot off the presses, you know? Okay, hang on. If we continue, is it from when? 8:50? No. I don't want to continue that one. I want to load this exit save. Yeah. Okay. This is a better one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sergeant L, but since you're here, why don't I'm going to go back to the Pathfinder, which is parked nearby. You know, I'll just get it back from the valet, and then we'll check some doorways and stuff if that was another thing that needed checking. All right. Yeah, hey, Dave. David. All right, so we're going to go to the elevator. You know the one. Okay, I got a new idea. Hang on. Let me see something. Do I have any non-Starfleet weapons? Yes, I do. This works, right? I mean, it didn't affect all weapons. Okay, no. Okay, that's fine. Just checking. We're going to the surface. You know, we're supposed to have Hadrian with us, I think. I can try again. Do you want me to, Sergeant L? You want me to give the oh wait, hang on. Want me to give the phaser another whirl? Here, we'll try the rifle this time. It was the assault phaser last time. We'll try the rifle this time. Prepare yourselves, people. This thing's probably set to crash. Hey. Well, okay. That's encouraging. Is it just the hand phaser? This is what the people need to know. Hey, look at that. What? Wow, it works fine. Well, look at that. Psh, problem solved itself, kind of like my webcam likes to do. Perfect. Let's board. Okay, talk to me, Sergeant Al. What new things are we tweaking? And also, it sounds to me like trying it once and then trying it again is a good way to go. Did I steal that? Or is that just gone now? It's possible I stole it. I mean, like, it's possible I'm wearing that one. Okay. Yeah, maybe the update just needed a refresh on some of the new features. Okay, so talk to me. I remember reading some of the updates. It was supposed to be we got rid of the rumble in the thing, right? So here, we can check that. The lift, the turbo lift rumble. So here's the lift door. Looks good. Okay. What's up, Andrasia? Okay. This is looking pretty good so far, right? And then we have our choice of decks. Let's go to deck I don't know. Let's go to deck 1. Ooh. Alright, yeah, no rumble. No more rumble in the turbo lift. Uh-oh. Good thing Captain Jean-Luc game plan's not claustrophobic, huh? What if I do this again? Ah, yeah, okay, I get it. Hit the panel and then hit the panel. Okay. Sometimes I'm slow. Okay. I'm looking around the ship.
Pardon?
What else should we check?
Hey.
Are there doorway? Yeah, there are. Okay. Also, apparently I still have red alert on. How do I do? I know there's a thing for that. Ah, yes. There we go. It's not on anymore. Go to deck 3. Understood. Working pretty smoothly. All right, we're in deck 3. What exciting things are we testing here? The mainframe room, cargo bay, mainframe. Oh. Well, this is new. I don't think these looked this same way before. What do we have, like nitrous cooled supercomputers or something? All right, let's see. Yeah, it's true, David. That my camera is... I jumped on kind of last minute because I was trying to prep for this test file, and my camera just wasn't working. So it magically fixed itself, and then it unfixed itself again. So I'll have some troubleshooting of my own to do after we've done some troubleshooting of this. Deck 2 armory, you got it.
Good
Wait.
to see you.
Oh, hey, Lynn. I wonder if I can make her into like a Sulu. Something tells me no. Something tells me no. Okay, let's see. Deck 2. Let's check the armory. Uh-huh. Okay, we're here in the... Oh! Well, this looks basically the same, except what is this? Compression rifle? Is this like some kind of... Is this a heavy weapon? Okay, this is regular Starfleet stuff. The phaser rifle, yeah. Some of them fell. Might have been my fault. It's unclear. But yeah, okay, so we got the... Is there anything else here that I need to know about? No, probably not. The compression rifle. New weapons. Calibrated Starfleet compression rifle. Okay, I'll take that too, since it said calibrated. So I think this weapon rack's still full of 38s. From the looks of it. Oh, don't fall. Yeah. 38s, okay. Can I not close you? Once I've opened a weapon rack, I have to... It's fine. Alright. So, let's check this business out. Advanced or calibrated. Well, obviously we will like the advanced. Whoa! What is this? What is this thing? Cut setting. High-powered semi-auto. Whoa, where did this come from? And also, it's hard to tell where it's going to hit until I've already fired it. In fact, hip fire's easier. But this is cool. Oh, the reload animation is non-existent. Oh, wait, it reloaded itself. What? Never mind. Why would it have a reload animation when it self-reloads over time? I get it. Hadrian, you did join the crew. Yay! Oh, Hadrian. We're going to have to get her a better outfit. But maybe that can wait. Okay. This is how the phaser rifles look in Voyager? Ah, man, I need to watch that series. I've only seen it a little bit. I can build a new weapon at the workbench. Yes, a Klingon weapon. If it's not a Batleth, well, I'll still be happy. Who am I kidding? Alright, so, maybe I have to do it at the industrial workbench. Uh-huh. Okay. We got uniforms. What else can I build? Klingon outfit, Klingon sash, Klingon holster. Yeah, okay. What am I looking for? I hope I'm looking for a Batleth. There was some noise about a Batleth. Compression phaser, assault phaser, communicator. Green, yeah, phaser rifle, okay. Phaser, Did I miss it? This is so crazy to be jumping into this thing when it's so fresh. Alright, hang on. Maybe it's way up. Well, it's not going to say Klingon, but maybe it says Batleth way at the top and I just blew right past it or something. Barrett's outfit. Oh, I forgot to add it, but I can find one? Okay, well, where is it, man? Is it up in the captain's office or something? Is it the one... I remember there was a Batleth. It just was a static, like, decorative object. So it's not in here. I can tell I don't see one in here. Okay. I'm gonna try... Oh, I can find it on the Cosmos. Well, fine, let's go get the Cosmos.
Okay. Hello.
I just need to go to right, because it's not in here. I guess it's not. I thought I'd seen one perhaps. But it must be on the Cosmos, as you say. Okay, hey, that's cool. I got a plan. We will just go to ship services here on Mars and we'll swap the ships out. That's all. Cydonia. Right, it's not on the got it. Got it. We'll switch to the Cosmos. We'll go... Wait, where is ship services here? I can't remember. It's over here, isn't it? Right? Isn't it in a weird spot in Mars? Yeah, this looks like the dude.
Need some work done? Will do. Whoa! Now that is a ship.
See, he gets it. I'd like to view and modify my ship.
No problem.
Alright, so we will... One of my ships is unregistered? Well, that's okay. I'm not going to modify it. I'm just going to switch to it. There. Make home ship. Yeah, I guess I'll register it. Yeah, why not? I've got credits. We be rich up here. Starfleet pays me well. Oh, David, I'm sorry. Wait. What's this about a deep space array? A new point of interest in the Arcturus system? A deep space array? So I'm sure I can fly to the dry dock. I just can't dock with the dry dock, right? Okay. We're gonna board. Yeah, exactly. No doubt, Don Lure. I 100% think that's got to be true. The rest of the Starfleet people are like, wait a minute, you have credits? We're all working for the ideals of peace and scientific progress and humanism. Okay, I guess it can't be humanism, since it's not just human. All right, we're just check. Oh, whoops, that's where the turbo lift goes, my friend. So let's do this turbo lift. Let's check this one. Cosmos, you're pretty cool. All right, deck 1. Wait, is deck 1 the captain? I don't remember now whether that's where the captain actually, like, I can't remember which deck the bridge is on in this one. It's not this one. It's not this one. Okay, deck 1 is the highest deck, and dang, we have a nice bedroom. I don't suppose there's a batleth in here. Ah, I can't take it. So the one in my bedroom is useless. Well, thanks a lot. What if somebody tries to attack me in my home? What if someone tries to take out the captain? It wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe then it's got to be deck, like, 2. On the couch? It is deck 1 on the couch? Next to the bed? Okay, fine. Fine, I guess. We'll check it, On the couch. He's right! I didn't even look. Assassin's Klingon Batleth? Okay, this is fun. Yes. Let's chop some stuff. Haha. Yes. Wham. Oh, Jean-Luc. I see. So we just hold that batleth right in the middle and we just swing that sucker. There's no two-handed business going on here. Eat your heart out, Worf. I'm deadly. Blocking. Swinging. Blocking. Yeah, okay. It's a batleth, all right. Does the Cosmos have a weapon station? Because I'm bad at finding my way around the Cosmos for the most part. But let's see. What if we went... I'm thinking, is it deck 2 that has an armory on the Cosmos? That's right. Glory to you, Owltech. Hey, Barrett, you are about to be in store for something fun. Okay, that's the transporter room. Ah, yes, this has got to be where the weapons workbench is at. Right here. There we go. What can I do to it? Alright, so typical stuff. Alloyed. High carbon. Cool. Stainless, venomous. Well, we gotta go high carbon.
I hope that modification proves beneficial.
Alright, and then we got an alloy handle. That's cool. Raises attack speed, lowers damage. Or... well, what am I missing? Polymer? How do I not have these things? Force extruded handle. Oh, there we go. This is where we really start getting into the good stuff. I don't have... how do I not have these items. That's crazy. I just haven't hoarded enough, apparently. So force extruded would be a very good one. Yeah. Weighted, also not bad. This is the way to go. Right here. And then we could... Oh, I guess we can do Dark Star stuff. Well, that's cool. Okay, you got it. I get why Sergeant Owl's got to jump out and go do some work, but thank you for showing me some of the new stuff. Lacerating razor... Yeah, cool. That's cool. Oh, look at this! He put the compression rifles all up in here. The modified, refined... Yep. We got some compression rifles on board the Cosmos too. That's good to know. Let's see what we can do to those. Well, probably nothing since I suck. All right, let's see. Iron sights. That's what I get. I get iron sights. Okay. Compensator. Or a muzzle brake. Empty muzzle attachment. This doesn't really... It ups my value, but doesn't seem to do anything else. I guess we leave the compensator. Standard grip. This is what... It is what it is. Okay. Cut setting. I wonder... Penetrate armor. Well, that's pretty good. Standard issue. Stun setting. Oh, we can do EM. Okay, burn setting. Alright. Not gonna lie, cut setting looks good. Cut setting looks good. Internal is high powered. Very nice. High velocity. Accuracy and range. Oh, right. And it does do that. It does increase accuracy and range. Semi-auto versus... Oh, it's just semi-auto. Okay. Default skin, duh. Right? And then, yeah, I can Dark Star this sucker. So it looks like we can do that. The sniper's nice, but this isn't a scoped weapon, really. I think maybe the consecutive hits is pretty strong. Let's try it. We got an increase in attack speed. Ooh, way up. Let's go, Ultra Rapid. What else can we do here? Small chance to frenzy target rifles do 10% more damage, but I don't see a damage bump on the weapon itself here. I don't really love the vanish when sneaking thing. Yeah, we'll try this one then. Yeah, okay. Cool, right? And we got our Warriors Klingon Batleth. I just have no, like, materials on board this thing, apparently. How crazy is that? Relic Ripshank, Hitman Relic Breach. Wow, we got some weapons all up in these lockers, people. The safe. Wow. Hey, Sarah. All right, people, you're still okay. So I saw this in the thing. I saw that Captain Al was trying to make it so that the crew doesn't end up bunching up around the lift doors and kind of, yeah, doing this business. But they're still doing it. We have not solved that. Talk to me,
It's a
Andresia.
relief to know that the terramorphs are being dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to tell you that I think you made the right decision. The microbes will ensure this is not a problem for much longer.
Jeez, people.
Agreed. There's no point in risking further
Heller-
to deal with them.
Okay, I should not have started this conversation right here.
Microbes does not create more unforeseen problems later on.
Sarah. If something happens, we'll deal with that too.
Well, let us hope it does not come to that. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
The UC is going to keep it around anyway. Yeah, that's true.
I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk it poses now. I find it even more concerning that the United Colonies will keep this information secret. They have enough power already. They do not need this in their arsenal.
That's true.
Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And
I really need to
all who
not
live
start
in
conversations right next to the turbo lift door. It's a very high traffic area. Hey, Heller. Well, how you doing, bud? I should have put him in a red... I should have put Heller in a red uniform because he's definitely the first guy who's going to die on an away mission. All right, so crew still bunches up around the turbo lifts. I know that was something Sergeant Al was working on. Or on the Cosmos, they still bunch up around the turbo lifts. I actually wasn't seeing it too bad on the Pathfinder. So I wonder if he just touched that on the Pathfinder and didn't really get around to the Cosmos version. I don't know, man. Well, hello, Backbone. Oh, it's some cold weather around here too, folks. It got so cold that I couldn't keep painting on the game plan van. But I have been painting on the game plan van a little bit. So I will want to unveil that for you soon. Hey, cool. Everybody's hanging out in the conference room. That's really great. Barrett?
First off, I just want to say, heck of a job saving Gosrick. That was a tough situation to navigate, and you did it with a plum.
You know, I like a guy who
None of
uses
the
a plum in
bags are nearly
conversation.
enough. I hope they throw you a parade.
Cool, man. Cool. A parade would be fun.
That's right. They could carry you around on a palanquin and walk you
Wow.
through the city.
A plum palanquin? Dang, Barrett. Thesaurus,
I
man.
also want to thank you for putting a halt to the Serpent's crusade. The last thing the settled systems needs is another war.
I have to agree. What would have happened had we listened to a NASCO? Nothing good.
True. Sometimes the right thing can be hard to see, especially when you have something to gain by ignoring it. And you spend a lot of time in Dodge. Who knows how that might have shifted your perspective.
Indeed.
Either way,
On other playthroughs, I have let it. That's right. It is the Guinea Pig stream.
The whims of a cosmic snake aside, House Dul Kef seems like they'd be more open to trade with the settled systems. From what I understand, he's a taskmaster. Not my cup of tea. Rules and regulations are bad words in my dictionary. But for large-scale projects, it's usually for the best.
We know,
Either
Barrett.
way, I won't waste your brain cells on the what-ifs. The fact is, you got rid of the vortex and saved Dazra. As for the whole choosing a leader thing, time will tell if you made the right choice.
You know, I do like Barrett's laissez-faire approach to things. See, I can say fancy words too, Barrett. I can travel to other dimensions, but not forward in time. Wow. It will take much longer for the wounds to truly heal. There, I sound very wise.
If history is our teacher here, major cataclysms come with deep wounds and emotional scars. Regardless, I won't say
Really?
this,
Hey, that's
so
awesome.
the people of Dazra have a long road ahead of them. They're going to have to make foundational decisions regarding everything from infrastructure to immigration to their core religious beliefs. Let's hope this first push sends them on the right path.
Yeah, let's hope. All right, Barrett, you're probably just going to want to talk my ear off about your long dead ex-lover who died on some planet in the middle of a contract negotiation and you suspect foul play. You know what? But to Barrett's credit, he's right. There was foul play involved. But man, that is just the worst companion quest. It's just the worst. You're going down there and you're trying to like hustle to build some kind of legal case against the company that Barrett's 20 years dead ex used to work for. And ugh, no. Can I just give you this Batleth, man?
Space is so hostile to humanity.
That's
The
cool.
Terramorphs don't stand. This is one for the
That's cool. There are way better things they'll remember me for. That's right.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't noticed anything. Just kidding. Just kidding. You're amazing. Like chocolate-covered prasada berries on an all-you-can-eat spicy chunks buffet. Sorry, a little hungry. Anyway, I can't believe you got them to agree to the microbes. Bravo, Captain. Bravo.
Wow, everyone wants to talk to me about these microbes.
Me too. Sealing away the Lazarus plant, hopefully balancing risk.
Okay.
Making this. Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. But stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay? Right. So my hearing Irvin's voice again.
We're not. No.
Well, okay then.
Just no. I guess our resident Klingon's not getting a Batleth until after I do his quest. Dang it. Oh, never mind, Barrett. I'll use it myself, for crying out loud. I was going to give you a present, but, you know, you're going to be all annoying about it. All right. Oh my god, this turbo lift is too busy. Stop. Ish. Oh, people. I think I want deck 4. Yeah, so I wish these just opened when you clicked on the door, but that's okay. This way works too. The Cosmos is a great ship. The interior of the Cosmos is pretty fantastic. It's a little less confusing in some ways than the Pathfinder. You know, because... Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning because I have no coffee. The Cosmos makes a little more sense in its layout intuitively because it's just basically like any other ship, just one big fuselage. And admittedly, the Pathfinder's a little less conventional than that, right? It's got upper and lower decks, but they're on two different planes separated by yeah, you get it. The turbo lift has to go through the neck of the ship to even get you somewhere. I don't know. It's a bit more work. So I'm impressed. The turbo lift in the Pathfinder in particular must have been kind of a complicated thing to build. It's got some kind of wonky motions it has to go through just to get you from one set of decks to the other. All right.
So, this ship of yours. Okay, no problem.
I think... not the Tholian ship, as fun as that one could be, in theory, I guess. We're back on the Pathfinder, people. Why? Because, you know, Pathfinder's fun. Hey-ya! Yeah, okay, so it's essentially functions like a Varun Pain Blade. That's no surprise to me. Who's good with blades anyway, companion-wise? If it's Andrasia, that's a little unfortunate because her character's not really a melee, like the Spock character isn't really a melee character. Let me put it that way. I mean, unless you count the Vulcan nerve pinch, I guess, but I sort of don't. You know what I mean? Dun 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 ba bum ba ba bum bum dun 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 dun. We got there.
And we shall be on our way.
Missions. What do we got? Apex Predator. Oh, right, I can go kill, you know, the things. The one things, the Terramorphs. There we go. I say we go and take out some nasty goons. Let's just fly around. All this stuff seems to be working. The real shame, I suppose, is that I can't really show you guys the dry dock changes that Sergeant Al put in, because in order to do so, it sounds like I would need to sell all the ships, get all the items out of my inventory, and then, like, uninstall the original mod, then reinstall the original mod, and then go. I don't know. It's just better if I go through the Unity, frankly. Sounds like I would have an easier time going through the Unity than resetting up the whole place. All right, where is this guy? Set up on an abandoned research tower on a barren moon. You know, sometimes I think being a space criminal isn't that glorious. It's not that great. Look at some of the places they have to, you know, put themselves, right? Exit ship. Let's try some of these new weapons. Alright, so we got our Batleth, but we need to put it as... We need to favorite this thing. There we go. It's our new weapon. And then let's favorite this compression rifle as well. Let's try using it. The aiming isn't great because, as you can see, it shoots like well above any sight marker. So like sighted aiming, not great. Firing from the hip, probably more accurate, oddly. So let's give it a whirl. I do love that it just kind of like regenerates its ammo. What's up with that? You're going to recruit Hancock into the Minutemen as a first lieutenant. Oh, it's one of these abandoned research towers. Well, this is kind of cool. You know, I thought it was going to be one of the little crummy type towers, but these are pretty intense.
Some sort of science facility. A rather unique design. I wonder if it is for show or serves some particular purpose.
Right, but for show on this barren-ass moon where no one's going to see it. Uh-oh. Run! Watch out, away team! Captain Jean-Luc was not very aware. Apparently, I need to hoard more crafting material, people. Apparently, I don't do a good enough job hoarding. And by the way, chat, I want everyone to just thank their lucky stars for a second because Dom is still alive. Apparently, Dom was stung by a bee and is highly allergic. That, oh, did I forget to invite Hadrian along with us? Well, we're gonna have to get her sorted out here. Sooner than later. Come on to the lift, my dear. Here we go. Good. That's one way to ride the lift, is to stand halfway up the gate. That's an interesting approach for sure. What the? Andrasia? Spockdrasia, where'd you go? This is why you shouldn't ride the lift weird. Damn it. Alright, well, here we are. No? All we gotta do is surprise some criminals. Oh no! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's a little buggy. But hey, that's why we're guinea pigs. We're guinea pigging a mod right now. It's really, I feel like it's an honor. Especially when I'm super into this one. Right, Dunlord? It's like, oh, the compression rifle. Oh, where did it save? I hadn't thought of saving for a minute there. I'm sure it saved somewhere. I mean, I did a little bit of quick traveling and stuff like that, so... Well, Dom got stung by a wasp, but he's like very allergic. It was a big deal because he didn't have an EpiPen around. Like he didn't have one handy to stop anaphylactic shock, which can be super dangerous. So I imagine it was kind of touch and go. Yeah, right? David, you should be alarmed because, you know, Dom wasn't on the stream for a day or two. Guess why? He was literally out of action. He literally had to go to the hospital. How crazy is that? All right, this isn't too bad. But I want to bring... Well, actually, okay, hang on. Yay, good, cool. We never get any crashes when we're fighting with the Batleth, so it's nice to know that, you know, basic steel technology is good. We better crash test the compression rifle again, though. I don't know what's up with that. Ready? Look at it just refill its ammo. What I don't know is it recharging itself like just a recharger rifle? Or is it pulling ammo from... You know what? Let's check. This is easy to do. Why am I even farting around with questions? What does it take? Mag. Who knows? Rounds. 0 because it... Ammo. Energy cell. Yeah, I don't have like an ammo capacity. Like it's... Energy cell. Like... There is no energy cell ammo, right? That's not a thing that I restock. It's... No, it's not. So, yep, it's got its own onboard ammo. Basically Starfleet can just go and shoot as many shots as it thinks it needs, right? And then this sucker refills pretty good and fast. Definitely fast enough once you take a break. This is definitely fast enough. Okay. So, it doesn't seem to crash here. But, interior cells... I mean, maybe Dom's right.
A rather unique design. I wonder if it is for show or serves some particular purpose.
Okay, where were these mines? How come I can't see the mines? Oh, they aren't there this time. Okay, the mines are just there randomly sometimes. Okay. Well, now I know. Alright, Spockdrasia, we're gonna go bust some heads. We don't need O'Hadrian yet. Good. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, it can be pretty deadly. Spock Draja. Okay, yep, that's one way. That's one way to ride this bad boy. Oh, I don't think NPCs are really any good at riding these elevators. Like, seriously. She just went right through the floor when she tried to stand on this. That's... I guess it's a starborn power of mine to be able to walk on this elevator. Right? Okay. Time to bust some heads. Can we do it? Oh! Oh, look at that! Huh. Alright. Seems to me we're going to need to check the... we're going to need to check the phaser rifle, like the regular phasers inside these interior cells too. This seems to be the problem. I think firing the weapons in the interior cells is a bit of a problem with the current update. So we will definitely report that to Sergeant Owl. He wants to go live in, I don't know, must be 8 hours now or something. And I got to tell you, I woke up early this morning. I thought I would need all kinds of time to prep the new, update for the stream and stuff. But it wasn't live. And then I went to the Discord, Sergeant Al's Discord, and he was asking if anybody wanted to beta test it before it went live. And it was like, suddenly I was super excited because I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes. I'll just live stream a beta test. That'll be fun. So it kind of worked out even better. Dun, 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 dun. Jean-Luc game plan. All right. We're going to equip. We'll just try the assault phaser. And in fact, we probably need to try the Batleth indoors. I'm really glad you're okay, Dom. I honestly can't imagine what... I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to find out what it would be like if it hadn't gone better. Like if it hadn't gone as well as it did.
A rather unique design. I wonder if it is for show or serves some particular purpose.
It serves the purpose of testing these Perditus Fleet Mod weapons. Alright, is this bad? Well, we're in an interior cell. Right, we're in one now. Oh wow, this reloads. So do all the Starfleet weapons auto-load? Oh my god, that's insanity. They were using a 3 kV, 3 kilovolt, Oh, I'm sorry, scientist.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
That's a weird point to make, Spock Draja, but yes? Like, I suppose. Oh, and we get a crash. Look at that. Huh. Alright. So we can shoot the weapon indoors at nothing, and it seems okay. But if we go to target an actual enemy in an interior cell, of course, now I'm thinking, maybe we can't shoot it in an exterior cell either if we're targeting an enemy, But our first crash happened when we were targeting no enemies. It still crashed. Like that was the first time. That's what happened. And then we went outside and we could shoot to our heart's delight at nothing. And it would just keep firing. I seemed to be able to do that here. Right? So there we go. I mean, that's... That's a thing, right? I'm a little curious about the Batleth. Like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go inside and we're going to use like a vanilla Starfield weapon. And we're going to just make sure that weapons in general aren't bugged with this update. And then we're going to pull out something like the Batleth. And we're going to see if it's all modded weapon physics from the Perditus Fleet Mod, or if it's just specifically ranged weapons that are having a problem. Okay, so let's prep for that with... I think I have... Yeah, I've got this. Got this crazy microgun. We can have Jean-Luc use a microgun to start, and we'll just make sure everything's good there.
Some sort of science facility.
Maybe that notorious old guy was right.
For show or serve some particular purpose?
Notorious old guy. Oh, Jesus. I did not have a good time disarming that. All right. We'll grab this and credits. It's so weird that I'm low on crafting materials. Seriously, I thought I'd been hoarding plenty of it. I guess not. I think it transfers from ship to ship, but what if, well, I guess, what if it doesn't? Alright, here we go. Up the ladder, up's a daisy. I know there's like a vent in the wall somewhere on this staircase.
Someone or something.
There it is.
Will clean up whatever's left behind.
Oh, we're being so sneaky right now. Watchtower components. Yeah, I forgot. King Gas Watchtower mod has a whole thing we could get into if we wanted to. It's just I didn't want to, mix the mods. They're coming at things from pretty different angles, really. Okay. Very, very sneaky. It's got to be him, right? Oh, look at that, folks. That was a vanilla weapon. This is why we do this. This is why we test. This is why we run that. This is why we're here, folks. Putting in the work. Right? What did they say in Step Brothers? Something like putting in the work to find the science you need, or something like that. And then yesterday we put what was it? We put I'm in serious trouble. Nah, I'm not in serious trouble. Because Sergeant Al will be tweaking this thing before it goes live, and I'll upload the fixed updates. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Of course you do. But in the meantime, I better not try to mix it up with any enemies, right? Seems like it's gonna take me out. But we have yet to try the Batleth. We have yet to see if melee weapons are also affected. Bum 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 bum. We're gonna try this sucker. Jean-Luc doesn't need fancy phaser rifles.
Some sort of science facility.
When he has to use a batleth, he'll use a batleth. You know, he's the friggin' Klingon arbiter of succession, am I right? Of course I am. Dunlore can back me up on that. He knows basically everything about Star Trek, apparently. Alright, we're moving, we're moving. We'll use the stairs. This is how we stay in shape. This is how Jean-Luc stays so spry.
Someone or something will clean up what I left behind.
I like this move. This is fun. Sure, that's weird. Watchtower components. Okay. I don't need any of that. Okay. Sneaking, 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 sneaking. It looks like we got like a few ways we could go here. But let's go get this SOB. He's in trouble now. Oh. Yep, the melee stuff's in trouble too. Okay. Ooh, people. This is why we test it. This is why we test it. Na 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 na. This is why we test it. Right? David, I don't know why you're getting so many bugs in Fallout 4. Didn't you like buy the real thing instead of the pirated thing? Aren't you legit at this point? Sure, we'll continue. We will continue, but this seems bad. You know what else we could do? I'm thinking. We could try to No, I think it's when you fire at enemies. Because, you know, we've used the weapons in interior cells, just not in anger. Every time we shoot at somebody, that's when we're in trouble. You know what? This is the perfect time to do Barrett's side quest, am I right? Because it's all, there's going to be like no combat. It's all negotiating with people. Like there's no fighting in Barrett's side quest. It's all just like rounding up witnesses and talking to the lawyer and investigating the apartment. And wait a minute, what am I even checking right now? What am I even doing right now? I can't fight these guys. What do we have left to check? What do we think? Yeah, David, I think it's weird that it's such a buggy playthrough if you paid for the legit version. Let's see something. Let's see. Kill the outlaw captain on Bara 7. A deserted mineral planet. I mean, if it has a breathable atmosphere, right? If it has a breathable atmosphere, maybe I'm thinking. What do we got? What's going on right now? Who are we even shooting at right now? Oh, Watchtower drone? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Come at me, Watchtower. Our turrets are pretty aggressive. They're so aggressive they even target our allies every once in a while. Alright. See, this is why I thought I had enough crafting components. You know, I've been hoarding them. And hoarding them and hoarding them. So, space combat, not affected. Right? Ship-to-ship combat, not a problem. Totally doable. Also, I forgot how freaking fast the Pathfinder is. And you know, the class of ship that the Pathfinder is from is so small. It's like so much smaller than the Voyager class. You know, like the Voyager's class. I didn't realize how much smaller, but definitely is. There's a whole like comparison chart for sizing that I saw on Sergeant Owl's Discord, and these are little guys. The fact that it can, you know, land on a normal landing pad is pretty significant.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Oh, this one's going to be interior cells too. But maybe someone will be outside. Maybe someone will be on the outside of the facility. Right? Let's try the phaser rifle. Yeah, there usually are enemies on the outside here, so let's find out. If I'm in an exterior, we will definitely learn soon enough. What's that? That thing looks kind of serious, whatever it is. Am I right? Is it, if it leaves again right away, we'll know it was probably just dropping off some ecliptic mercenaries to hunt me. That's a big ship. That's far away and it's very big. There it goes. I mean, that's like practically a friggin' M class. I mean, it's not, but you know, that's a big old ship. Okay, well, let's hope it's not dropping off ecliptic mercenaries to hunt me, because they will crash my game if I try to fight them. I suspect.
Let's try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents.
I think... Oh! Look at that. We're outside. And we can shoot people. Update the friend foe settings. Recalibrate. Yeah. Move. Yep. Activate. There we go. Let's get a robot helping us out. That should be fun. Oh. Oh. Wow. Combat. Combat is problematic. We were outside and it still did a thing. I think I already hit this, didn't I? Okay, I did now. All right. This is why we test it. This is why we test it. To all my players, you got much flavor. Am I the only one who's... Am I the only one who ever thinks of that song? It's a catchy song. Maybe not when I'm singing it, but you know. Yeah, David, I think you're right. I think it could be the anniversary edition, but pardon. Oh, yeah, I really do need coffee. Don Lure was not wrong. But David, I do think I heard that Bethesda had announced a roadmap of patches that are going to be happening going forward to fix the stuff they know they kind of broke. So there's that. Nice, Tom. All right, let's. I'm not sure where the last save actually puts us, but yeah, David, I believe Bethesda has planned patches, not just little quick fixes, but full on, like not just hot fixes, but full on patches. The problem is that from what I'd heard, Bethesda's patches they're like the roadmap of patches is not happening like immediately. Like the patches will all be done by the time the series season 2 lands, because they want the games working when everybody watches season 2 of the Fallout series, and then is like, oh, maybe I'll try that game. You know, Bethesda wants to sell people things like Fallout 4 at that point and not have it broken, so they're going to fix it before season 2 drops, but they don't seem to be in a very big hurry to fix it before that. I wish they were. Okay, there we go. We took out that guy. I mean, we're in combat now. It crashed last time when we okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah. Something's up. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a Mr. Matty video about the roadmap, the patch roadmap for Fallout 4. It's part of why I'm not in a big hurry to run back to Fallout 4 right now. I would love to just let Bethesda get their fixes out, and then I'll go back. Then I'll go back, you know? I'll get back into it then. But I'm assuming that the Anniversary Edition update is going to be forced on me. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take it, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Can I just not auto update? I definitely haven't even booted the game up since that dropped. I haven't. You know, the last time we streamed Fallout 4 was the last time I had it open. Sort of for this reason. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get back into this. Without internet, well, I definitely have internet. You know what I mean? I'm not going to unplug my computer from the internet just to play Fallout 4, and I definitely can't stream it like that. So I'm going to let it alone for a minute. What we can do, though, is maybe check on this Bethesda roadmap timeline. Maybe we can find out something useful for people. Okay. We're going to continue. We definitely have some data for Sergeant Al, don't we? Matter of fact, hang on. I'm going to jump over here. Okay, I'm just checking the Discord. You know what I mean? After a reload, I switch to the Captain's Assault Phaser. After a reload, I switched to the Captain's Assault Phaser. It worked fine. Then I switched back to this Captain's Phaser rifle. No more. Okay, so one of the other testers is talking about reloading. Right. Okay, just a second. We need to talk to Sergeant Al. Right? We're gonna tell him about what's up right now. I'm gonna type it out. Okay? Here, in fact, you guys want to see? There we go. I'll share. Or will I? There we go. Let's just tell him a little something. You see these people talking on Discord? Pretty cool, right? I hope he's okay with me showing showing this stuff, but it's an awesome Discord channel. I feel like there's nothing to hide here. Like, what could he possibly be ashamed of, right? Okay. Let's send him a message. After some testing. All combat, melee, and ranged results in CTD. Interior cells, exterior locations, let's see here. Interior cells seem slightly more affected than exterior cells, but the CTD is inevitable. How about that? All combat, melee and ranged. I'm going to say vanilla and vanilla and Perditus weapons with vanilla and okay. After some testing, all combat, melee and ranged with vanilla and Perditus weapons results in crash to desktop. Interior cells seem slightly more affected than exterior cells, but the CTD appears. I'll say appears. I don't know if it is inevitable, do I? Appears inevitable. Wait, all, not all combat. All PvP. PvP, no. Let me see here. All character. Okay. All combat. No, okay. It's not all combat because ship to ship isn't there. So I got to figure out a clear way of saying that. All person versus person. All player versus NPC. There we go, combat. Ship to ship combat doesn't seem to be affected. There we go. I know, PvP. It's not PvP though because it's not person versus person. You know what I mean? It's player versus NPC. It's P versus NPC. I don't know. I'm being too technical. I know that, but he needs the deets, people. All player versus NPC combat, blah blah blah. Okay, and I guess we might also mention NPCs still crowd turbo lift doorways on the Cosmos. Maybe he didn't mess with the Cosmos, so particularly on the Cosmos in parentheses. Just in case he's like, yeah, I didn't even mess with the Cosmos. Because what I know he had a lot of cool stuff going on. What was... Yeah, he messed with all this cool stuff. Pathfinder nav issue, changed the computer core. That was cool. Added back, yeah, fixed crew getting stuck right outside the lift. So he did that on the Pathfinder. Cosmos. Oh, okay, he didn't mess with the Cosmos. He didn't mess with it. Okay, my bad. Here I am, telling him all about it when that's not even a thing he did. Just a sec. I think we were here, right? Yeah. I'm just going to acknowledge that. NPC turbo lift behavior. So never mind about that. There we go. Okay, there we go. We have done it. We have told Sergeant Owl some things about some things, right? There we go. Let's get back into the game. So, if you guys can think of other things Sergeant Owl should know based on our testing here so far. Man, where is that ship landing? Whoa, like right on top of us. Look, do you see that shadow? That's that big ass ship again. Oh no, it's not. It's not that big ass ship. And that is that's a whole different encounter over there. That is I remember this one. This is I think that is a Vanguard pilot trying to repair his ship.
Everything seems to be where we left it.
It does seem to be where we left it. And boy, do we ever need to just not get in a fight right now. Am I right? Like, just don't. Let's find somebody. Okay, so this still works pretty good. I think they did fix the turbo lift issue for the most part. I mean, look at Spock Drasia. She's just kind of... Okay, so it still affected her a little bit. A little bit. So we got the mess hall. We got main engineering. This is such a freaking awesome mod. Seriously, the work that went into this stuff. Staggering. Okay, so I see. We got deck 1. No. There's deck 1. Where the bridge is at. Deck 2, where the quarters are at. Deck 3, where the science and the engineering are at. And deck 4, where essentially the cargo and the landing bay is at. Oh, I guess cargo's here on deck 3. I could get rid of some things, couldn't I? I can put this here. We're hanging on to this bat'leth. You know we are. I think I'll drop off the micro gun, because we can always just use Heller's cutter if we're trying to test a vanilla weapon. This can go here. Okay, yeah. We just... Cool. There we go. That's pretty good. We're not so heavy now. Okay. The computer core, by the way, is pretty awesome. How's this emergency medical hologram over here in the computer core? Dude, you really do roam about, don't you now? What an amazing ship build. Seriously, just so cool. All right. But I need to find you love to listen to the U.S. national anthem. David. Well, lucky you. I'm pretty sure if you're doing an Enclave playthrough, they're gonna play a lot of that kind of traditional American type music. Okay. Oh wow, look how this is designed. God, I love that. That's so cool. Okay, but still, where is Hadrian? Where is Hadrian? We're on deck 1. There's not a lot of deck here, right? Deck 1 is not extensive. So where do we think Hadrian would be? I guess she'd be on deck 2. A lot of people are going to be here. This is where the quarters are, after all. I think, right? Yeah, this is where most of the living quarters are at. Hadrian, are you chilling in here somewhere? Or did we lose you back on the Cosmos? Like what? What's up? It's interesting that the Pathfinder, I mean, I don't know if the Pathfinder is smaller than the Cosmos, but it almost seems like it. When the Senator arrives, yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go down to 3. Maybe this is where Hadrian's at because I see Sarah's here. Sarah's here on 3. Okay.
Anything I can do for you?
Heller, you're not the one I'm looking for. Sorry, buddy. Alright, no Hadrian here. Not even in the, bioscience lab. Not even in the xenoscience lab is Hadrian hanging out. The torpedo room, I love that they built that. That is very cool. Right, she's... Okay, so Barrett's in the clinic. That's interesting. Lynn is here in the clinic. Okay, well that's interesting. But where is our girl Hadrian? Hello? Not in the dining hall. Which is very... Like, the dining hall is kind of small. Definitely compared to the Cosmos. But these windows are great. That is so awesome. But seriously, where are you, Hadrian? Come on. There's Sarah. There's Amelia Earhart, for crying out loud. What do we got here? Ooh, some kind of command state. What the? How have I not seen this? Presumably I have. Oh, I have been in here. Okay, I have. Yeah. Wow, they can lock down some blast doors. That's... There she is. There you are, Hadrian. Wow, way down here. God, you were hard to find.
There just aren't words for how grateful I am. Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams.
I want her to start following me around. That's what I
An
want.
honor, Captain. Good luck out there.
What are you talking about? Good luck out there.
Captain,
Yeah, I want you to follow me for a while. Come
I'm
on.
right behind you.
There we go. Now we got Hadrian on the away team. That's cool. Is she following me? Not she's got her own stuff to do, I guess. Apparently she's just kind of busy. Just a busy gal. But what I want is I want to give her, a uniform and whatnot. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Pathfinder uniforms. Cool. The next generation uniforms. Okay. Voyager uniforms. Yeah. She'd look good in that too. We could put her in a Klingon outfit, but I'm not gonna. That doesn't really suit her. We're not putting her in Varun stuff. I'm thinking. I guess we could put her in some Next Generation stuff like everybody else. She looks good in gold. We know she likes gold, so maybe we'll just take one of those. She, you know, she wears gold on her own. These are her own preferences. We'll just put her. I mean, technically she's a scientist, so she'd probably wear like a blue uniform. But she's gonna wear an engineer's uniform because of color.
Have something for me?
Because it's more like what she likes to wear on her own. That's what it is. All right, Hadrian. And equip. Okay.
See you around.
Like I said, though, we need an original, like, we need the original series uniforms, if for nothing else than just to get the skirt, the O'Houlihan skirt. Or the Houlihan. Is she even an O? Is it just a Houlihan? Am I the one putting an O on there? I thought it was O'Houlihan. It is O'Houlihan, right? I'm not crazy. Right, there we go. We gave her that. Something still feels incomplete. You know what? She can have the compression rifle. It hits like a freaking freight truck. Freight train, something like that. She can use it. But I don't... Well, hang on. I'm like, but I modified that one, and I don't have that much crafting material, as we have noticed. So I'm going to get her... I'll grab her a different one. Pretty sure I have a different one here somewhere, right? Yeah, I do. This one will work. All right. Lieutenant O'Hadrian, you'll be the first of my away team to rock the compression rifle.
Good to see you. What can I take for you, Captain?
I've been waiting to be able to just trade gear with her for a while now. Huh. Interesting she has... I think her default weapon is an Orion, so it makes sense she would have that ammo, actually, come to think of it. So here, we'll... And then it's kind of like... She can just equip this one, right? I hope they can just... I mean, all the Star Trek weapons are now like self-reloading, so I'm hoping companions can use them without glitches. I mean, apparently no one can use any weapons without glitches at this right now, you know? So yeah, that's asking a lot, maybe, but... Yeah. So... Hopefully Sergeant Owl gets our message about what's going on. Am I right? In the meantime, I guess what we could do is we could do a space mission. Right? Okay, cool. We got our peeps. It would be fun to have some original series uniforms, because then I could dress certain people in the original series uniforms and other people, you know, like my Spock Drazier could be in an original series uniform, my Hadrian could be in an original series uniform, and then my Jean-Luc Game Plan could be in a Next Generation uniform.
Excuse me.
We could just keep everybody looking right. We got to get out of here, folks. Away team missions are bugged for the moment. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of wild that we can go into the nacelles of the cosmos, too. Like, wow, they created that space.
Pumping retros. Orbit achieved. Stabilizing.
So... nope, can't do that one. And these are both planet-based combat. Dang it. I thought maybe there was a go ahead and, you know, shoot down some pirates kind of a mission going on, but gosh. We could talk to bartenders, we could decorate homes. Search for ionic liquids in a cave on Proxima. No, we can't do that really. Start an outpost on a planet. Some of these are non-combat. That is to be sure. But the most interesting ones have at least a little potential for having to shoot in them. So I think we've been stymied a bit, right? Talk with Sarah Morgan. Talk with Barrett. Ugh.
Done.
Well, folks, here's what I think that means. I think that means we have done our job. We have beta tested the new update to the Perditus Fleet Mod, and we found a couple things that are a little buggy, at least for us. Now, my install was a bit funky, right? Here I was deleting and reinstalling the creations menu, you know, overwriting files that were already in there. I did it weird. I think most people, if they go to update, they're just going to be able to update. And then it's all going to go a little more smoothly. Possibly the CTD has something to do with that. I'll be on the Discord, Sergeant Al's Discord, and obviously the Discord plan. So if people have things they want to tell me on Discord about this mod or whatever, you know, go for it. Please do. I will try to monitor what's going on with the Perditus Fleet update before it goes live. And as soon as the update does go live, I will definitely download that version, right? The vetted version that Sergeant Al wants to release to everybody will be more stable than this one. So, yeah. We'll get it all set up. It'll be very cool. But for now, there's not much else I can really do here except ram into space junk, apparently. And that's okay. We've been going for a couple hours. We had some fun testing some stuff. Am I right? The only things left to do that you could watch is me decorating things or, you know, finding a better outfit for somebody or something. Nah. I can do that off stream, you know what I mean? Also, my camera's broken, so that part's no fun either. So yeah, we're just gonna call it for today. A few technical glitches held us back a little bit, but it's so cool to be a guinea pig, right? Next time a modder needs a little bit of help beta testing a mod, I'd be happy to do it. This is pretty cool stuff. All right. Anybody who's watching right now, go ahead and give the stream a like before you jump off. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. This was a lot of fun. It was a new moment for me. Dom, I'm so glad you're okay. I'm so glad you're okay. And David, you know, just try to work around the bugs until... Yeah. Sorry, there's not that much I can do here, David. Plus, my camera's not even working, so that's not great. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm getting a little bit of something back from... Clarify the CTD with weapons, hand weapons, ship weapons. Is it after they are modified? Ew. Well, yeah. Probably. I can test unmodified variants. All right, we got one more chore to do, folks. It looks like we should go ahead and test whether an unmodified weapon is going to crash things. Alright, so I'm going to go to the armory. I'm going to grab one of the just basic Type 38 phaser rifles. And we'll just try one of those against these enemies out here. I think the rifle Andresia's packing, you know, Spock Drasia, I think it's just a super basic one. And I believe that the one that we gave to O'Hadrian is also pretty much like basic. There's no tags. There's no Dark Star mods. There's no rare attributes or anything like that. So we're gonna do that. All right. Jean-Luc, I think the armory's on deck 3. I think the armory is on deck 3 because there's cargo. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the armory is actually on deck 2. Yeah, it's starting to look like I was wrong about that. Okay. Yeah, alright. Deck 2 then. Let's see if we can get Sergeant Al better intel. We'll just use a regular phaser rifle. We'll try that. Hold up though. 110. Oh, we grabbed an EM rifle. I don't actually want to use an EM rifle. I need something with a little punch, crying out loud. I mean, if it doesn't crash straight to desktop, I'm gonna have a fight on my hands, aren't I? All right, let's grab a non-EM. These are all EM? Uh-oh. These all are all set on stun. What about EM? EM? Why is everybody in an EM? Well, I mean, would it be the end of the world if I modified this one a little bit? Standard issue? Can I do that?
Yes. To be sure you are getting the best performance out of the weapons.
Is that a problem? These are all EM rifles. Golly. I'm just like, no. How are these all EM? There. I'll pick up this pistol too. Wait. Assault phaser, particle beam. Yeah, okay, here we go. We can use that one. We'll try that one. We're going to use the bone stock assault phaser. That's what we'll do. I haven't touched this one. Not even a little bit on a workbench ever. So that's going to be our best bet for a test bed. Okay, we're on 3. We're coming down to 4. Oh, we were on 2. We're coming down to 3. This will take us to 4. I think 4 is... Okay, 4 is engineering level. One more down should get us out. Whoa, something's wonky here. Yeah, something got funky right here. Just right there. Everything else down here looks okay, right? Yeah. Okay, well, Sergeant L, I doubt you're watching every second of my live stream, but yeah, that's the thing. Okay. We also need to put on a suit. There we go. Let's go. Giddy up. Okay, this is the stock one. This is unmodified phaser. We can fire it outdoors, no problem. I guess we could save here. Sure, we'll save here. Because we might end up having to repeat this little test. We'll do the thing where we run up the ramp.
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
That's one down. Okay, this is the furthest we've gotten. That's two down. They haven't exactly been a very aware bunch, though, have they? Okay. Well, okay. I mean, so far so good, right? It's nice to know that combat is possible. Like, it's nice to know I don't have to avoid all combat. But, Hadrian, are you doing your Jedi training right now? Or are you just, you're going to sense enemies with the Force? Is that what's up? I'm taking it. I need crafting stuff. Hey, they have ping pong? Well, shoot, sign me up. I want to be a part of this crew. And what am I talking about? We got a holodeck. Why would I want to be part of this bunch? They got a ping pong table. We have a holodeck. I think that would be a downgrade. A space undersuit. I will take it. I'm looking for good ideas for things that Hadrian could wear.
Someone or something will clean up.
I'm gonna save again because I don't know what the space undersuit looks like, but
Whatever's left behind.
I'm curious. Hey, Douglas. Yeah, I can't get the face cam working. It quit, and I was in a hurry to get on with the stream, so here we are. I just jumped on. Plus, we're playtesting. Douglas, we are beta testing an update to the Perditus Fleet Mod. Sorry. Didn't mean to get into that. I wanted to get into this. There we go. And so far, it's had a few bugs, and right now we're testing whether combat works as long as we're using unmodified weapons. So far, yes. Bolt cutters, baseball caps, yeah. None of this stuff's... Oop, unlock expert, huh? Really? Is there going to be anything worth it in here? Oh boy. Well, I can't leave it alone. So apparently I'm going to try. No. Just hang on. We'll do this. I think. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll try it this way. I think this will get us there. I'm overthinking it. Here we go. We'll go like so. And so, right? Because this'll... Yeah, we got this. There we are. Milk and yogurt. Taking it. Pardon. Oof. Dal Makini. All right. We're finding some chow up in here. Can you guys tell I'm hungry in real life? Like IRL, I am hungry. Space Rogue outfit. That's not a terrible outfit. It's not going to fit Hadrian's character any better than her own suit, though. So, hookah canister. All right, we're gonna save one more time, and then we're gonna kick the door down, and we're gonna see if we get it crashed to desktop or not. Hadrian, this is the problem with you walking around with your eyes closed. You're kind of in people's way. Okay. Hello? Where are they? Oh. Well, we're in combat. It hasn't crashed. Where's this enemy? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Seems to me like maybe we are still getting some issues with the crashing. Time to give Sergeant L an update. I got a lot further into combat with an unmodified phaser pistol. Assault, I guess I'll just say assault phaser pistol, sure. But eventually it still went to, it's still CTD'd. There we go. CTD. Duh. There we go. There we go. We got to give Sergeant Owl with a completely unmodified let's separate those two words. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well, this is why we're doing it. We're helping further the refinement of this. Oops, there we go. Of this mod. Love it. Okay, David, I understand. Thanks for having been here. I guess something else I can check is an unmodified vanilla weapon, but I don't think it's going to be different. Douglas, how have you been, by the way? Sergeant Owl's response to my last update was, well, F. Oh, why is that so entertaining? All right, we're going to jump in. I'm going to try the unmodified vanilla weapon I picked up. I think it's just a, oh, excuse me. I think it's just a side star, you know, one of those pistols that are in the vanilla game. And it's not a rare or anything like that. It might have a couple mods on it that, you know, were just preloaded onto it, but I haven't modified it. So I'm going to try that. I have something in my inventory, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, it's a relic urban eagle with like nothing on it. It's just it is not a modified weapon. We're about to check how far into this situation we can get ourselves. I guess I'll take stuff just in case I actually make it through this. In case we get through this without any CTDs. Wow, no one's even noticed us yet. That's interesting, right? Uh-oh. Oh, they noticed us now. Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't matter if it's a modded weapon or not. Okay. Late shifts at the Soldatenheim. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Alright, hang on. Let's get him back over here. I love this response. Well, F. Oops, CTD'd. It really doesn't seem to matter if the weapon is vanilla, mod, you know, generated or modified at the workbench. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter very much if the weapon is vanilla, generated, or modified at the workbench, but yeah. It does seem like exterior cells seem more tolerant of combat for whatever reason. Exterior cells, while not immune to CTD, seem more tolerant. Seem marginally more tolerant. There we go. That's our update, right? My pronunciation wasn't too bad. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks, Douglas. There we go. I'm gonna console him a little bit with a slight appendix here, a slight modification of my original statement. You saw how janky my install process was, though. Maybe that has something to do with it. There. just to put that out there. I mean, Captain Owl or Sergeant Owl was on the channel checking out, checking out some stuff, helping me do this install in the first place. So yeah, he knows. He gets it. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can do to... I tried melee too. It's still CTDs with melee. I don't even need to do it again to know that it will. It's combat that seems to get effed up. Not space combat, not ship to ship. That's all fine. Just the character weapons. And it doesn't seem to matter too much about me. It doesn't even seem to matter particularly about me shooting the enemy or them shooting me. Both things can result in a CTD. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll continue. I guess the away team and I need to backtrack out of here. You know what I'm saying? I think what I need to do is backtrack out of here, jump back on the Pathfinder, and then touch down somewhere vanilla and exit the Pathfinder and just wait for Sergeant Owl to get the update going. That's probably what I need to do. Ladies. I don't know. Can I get out of here without a fight? I guess it's a little doubtful. First, we check the fridge for food. Yes, stealing it. Storage. Hey, look at that. I got out of here. What? Uh-oh. No, I didn't. Yep. Wow, there's more of them outside. Dang it. How did that happen? How are there more of them outside? And yeah, it definitely doesn't matter if I'm doing the shooting. Try out with the mod. Try without the mod installed and let me know. Okay. Try it without the mod installed. So here's what I'm thinking I'll do. We'll go, okay, come on. Come on, Starfield. I think we'll go to... We'll quit to desktop. Alright. We'll go to data. We'll find these updated files. Could not find this. Oh, okay. Now is Fleet in here. Nope. Okay, we deleted those. Now we're gonna hang on. Now we're gonna go ahead and okay, come on. Where's my Starfield exe? Oh, I must need to back up a little more. Here we go. We'll start up Starfield again. Okay. We'll reinstall the creations. And then we'll, so that it'll reload those files in the unupdated version. And then I think we'll have this, right? Because Sergeant L's like wanting to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so we need... Hang on, let me get you guys back. There you are. All right. Just want to make sure I can see my chat. Okay, creations. Dang it, I got some stuff to do before work, folks. But this is important. All right. Fun stuff. So updated. Yeah. My library. There we go. Let's find it. Andresia's walk does not seem to work. I probably need to reinstall that or something because her walk stays pretty tough. Pretty manly walk she still has. I love the echoes of the past thing. That's very cool, actually. All right. There. This is what we need. Yes, I want to download it. Okay. Load order. Oh, that's hilarious. You see this YouTube comment? I know I'm a year late, but you don't have to be hidden to use the baton. They must have been watching me use the baton in like Sim Settlements 2. The stun baton. Or maybe it's not the Sim Settlements one. Maybe it's the stun baton for you know, America Rising 2. That's probably what it was. Okay, anyway. Let's just make sure we got Perditus Fleet here in our... Come on. Okay, there it is. It is there. Good. Okay. Now we ought to be able to jump in and continue our game. Right? It's gonna get weird though. I gave I think I gave Hadrian one of the modified weapons from the updated version, so maybe the thing to do is double check Hadrian's inventory here or load an earlier save. Yeah, we could load in an earlier save. Let's see what happens if we load in this save at this point where we're basically in combat. Let's see if I messed up this or not. But what I could do is I could backtrack it to a little bit older save before I gave Hadrian that weapon. Yeah, okay, so she doesn't have it.
Need something? I'd be happy to help carry some things.
I don't want to make you... Let's just give her a Type 38. Right? She needs a... I think she has. These still take the 3 kilovolt. I think she has some of that. Yeah, she's good.
Is that everything?
Oh, uh-oh. Andresia's... But this is the... You know which suit this is. This is the Constellation spacesuit. Oh, mine looks that way too. Alright, well, you know. And I have what, I have just a basic regular old assault phaser equipped. Okay. Alright, other than the spacesuit's looking a little buggy, let's try this out. I've had the spacesuits do this before. Not recently, but I've seen this before. Alright, we took out one Ecliptic who has some buggy looking stuff going on. I wonder if it's... Oh, whoops, that was one of my people. Sorry, Hadrian. Oh, damn it, why am I shooting my own people? Sorry. It's because I can't recognize them because their suits are bugged. Okay. I'd say combat is working a lot better. It's working a lot better. There are some suit bugs, but those might be entirely unrelated because I've seen it. I've seen this kind of thing before.
I doubt they'll trouble us anymore.
I am so sorry for shooting you ladies. I think the suits that are a little bugged have probably been modified slightly by KZ. Those are definitely suits. They're vanilla-ish suits, but they've been... Huh. Quantum edged, huh? They've been touched by mods. So... Yeah. Okay, this is better. I think we can all agree we're doing a little better. I'm being thorough. Just being thorough here, people. What is that? Whatever that is also buggy. So I've got some, I got some bugged textures here. Hard to say if they have anything to do with my reinstall of that mod. Probably not. Hopefully these textures will just fix themselves. But I'd say combat is looking better. By far. Oh, okay. Oh, that guy got bugged out. Ooh. Get him, ladies. Alright, time to check something. Does combat work with modified stuff? What about my modified phaser?
Where did they go? Find them. Maintaining visual.
Okay, those are my peeps. Ooh. No. A Varun Zealot was the outlaw captain. That's interesting. Weird that they weren't fighting the ecliptic around them, if you ask me. Maybe it was a rogue Maroon zealot. Varoon zealot. Hey, there's our ship. She's so pretty. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here we're just desperate to have. So, okay, we can report to Captain Owl. Sergeant Owl, I mean. Sorry. I think of Captain Owl because there's a Captain Owl in some of his ship mods, you know? Like, Captain Owl's this and that is a thing. Requires a computer. Wait a minute. What? Is there some looting to be done here? Okay, we have to check this out, I guess. Is this... Hang on. Where's the computer? Okay, well, I thought there was a terminal in here, but apparently I was wrong. Maybe it's this one? Open doors. There we go. Okay, so these are the doors that we have opened. Right? What do we got here? Seems like some cool stuff. Maybe. Okay. I mean, is there cool stuff in here? Maybe there's just an easy way out.
I do not wish to judge, but if you see something valuable, do not hesitate to grab it.
Oh, well, okay, good. I'm glad you feel that way, Spock Drasia. I can't take it back out? Psh. What if I wanted to use it? There we go. Nothing like shooting ecliptic in the back. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely got some meshes that are not doing great. Might be kind of unrelated to the install, might not. I don't know. You know, to the reinstall of the previous Perditus Fleet. But I think what we can do is report that... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's another guy who says he ran through the Tholian station without any issues. No boy. Let's get these punks. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, okay, NPCs. Calm down. It's already a thing that happened. We're gathering stuff. I need to hoard more crafting stuff. It's been scientifically proven by me attempting to use a workbench. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Oh, game's getting a little Are we good, game? Are we good? That got a little buggy for a minute there, didn't it? Little laggy. Little choppy. That's new. Well. Okay. Well, I think... Well, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go here, here. Asteroids, huh? Well, it's not exactly a point of interest, but sure. Not Arcturus. We know better than to go... Well, I mean, we can go to Arcturus now, I suppose, because we got the previous version of the thing still loaded, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to go to Cheyenne. And we're going to be in a different place. We'll land. Okay. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we're still having some issues with the Constellation suit meshes. But hey, I'm going to save here. Outside of the ship. And then we'll quit the desktop. I think that's all right to do. And we'll tell, go ahead. No. I feel like we're going to have ourselves some kind of MC Escher situation if I put the screen of the stream on the stream. Anyway. Yeah, right. Right, we got a little crazy there. Okay, so. How am I forgetting the name of the mercs in Starfield? Starts with an E. Why can't I remember? What's up with that? Anybody remember in chat? How am I forgetting? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Ecliptic. There we go. Wow, that took me a minute. Just some Constellation and Ecliptic suit mesh glitches that might be unrelated. Anything. Yeah, basically. There we go. there we go. If he's curious about any of it, my stream on YouTube has lots of footage. There we go. Thank you so much, Sergeant Owl. Probably my install was weird. I did a funky install, you know, of his test files. So, and I jumped him into a not clean save, you know. So all that stuff, maybe I gummed up the works and caused these issues that Sergeant Owl wasn't seeing, and that this other tester, what's the other tester's name again? Well, I forget what the other tester's name is, but they weren't seeing combat issues, so, you know, there you go. All right. Laters, folks. I think that this is where we bring our... Yeah, okay. This, I think, is where we bring our stream to a halt, my friends. I've done some testing. Now I need to go do some adulting. Please give the stream a like before you go, everybody. Thanks for being with me as you know, my fellow guinea pigs. And we'll see you in the next stream, where hopefully we'll be able to showcase, you know, some of the cool updates from Sergeant Owl with the version of the mod that he decides to release. That I will probably do a better job of installing as well. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Bye until Monday.